standards, I dare you to. What's competition? Come show me proof. This God flow, this Jesus Christ. That say a prayer before I sleep at night. I'm still sinning, don't be offended. My dick intended for a Spanish wife. This chest home and I checkers, niggas ain't playing with you. No action figures, what I'm supposed to do.
Hey guys, this is your boy Dino aka DRP here and welcome back to another video to my channel. And today guys, yes, as you can see from the title, I'm gonna go ahead and react to the death battle that I fucking left for long. I left it for so long that there's another death battle after this and I don't know what it is. So I need to really get my gears on, and today I did say I'm gonna get these videos done. So today I'm gonna go ahead and react to Aquaman versus Namor, the death battle that that they teased for the new season, which was interesting, I gotta say. Wait a second. Yep. Okay, yeah, which was interesting. Now Aquaman, I know he's a DC character, and apparently Namor is a Marvel character. Let me check just to make sure. Yeah, Marvel versus DC Comics. I know Aquaman's DC, so I take a Namor or Namor. I don't know how you pronounce it. They'll probably say it. Anyways, is a Marvel character, and considering I am a big fan of Marvel, I've never heard of this guy before. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how they're going to be presenting him. It's going to be your first time, so obviously first impressions. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how it goes. So obviously, I'm not going to lie, I am a big fan of Marvel, and I'm not a fan of DC, in all honesty. In fact, most of the heroes I don't really like in DC. There's one hero I actually genuinely like. There's two heroes that I genuinely like, and that's Batman and the Flash. Like, those are the only two characters that I have somewhat of an interest towards. Like, I don't really like the other characters, especially Superman. You guys should know why. But if you guys know me for a while, I have absolute passion on hating Superman. So there's that. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna check this out. Despite me loving Marvel so much, I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. I'm gonna call it down the middle. Depending on the research, I'll just predict who will win and why I think they'll win. Obviously, there's two questions: who do I want to win, and who do I think will win? They're totally different questions. Who do I want to win is basically a preference question, and who I think would win would be obviously in terms of the research that they give. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and grab something to eat or drink, that's totally fine. You can go ahead and pause the video right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch this, guys. Aquaman versus Namor, Marvel versus DC Comics death battle. How long is it? 18 minutes. Okay, it's alright. It's not too bad. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. Everything seems fine. So let's get to it in 3, 2, 1. Go.
The secrets hidden within your own DNA with a single kit from 23.
Sorry guys, I just got back from the gym, so I'm really hungry. I'm planning on eating after I've done these videos. So I'm just gonna. I've got some cookies with me. What is this? Fruity flapjack cookies. So I thought I'd have a few while watching this video, if you guys don't mind. I've been so healthy for a long time that sometimes I, get cheeky and have a few cookies, So yeah. Alright, let's go. Rooster Teeth. Roost? What the fuck is Rooster Teeth doing? Wait, Rooster Teeth? Isn't that the... Wait, Rooster Teeth, isn't that the company that does Ruby? If I'm not mistaken? That's the company, right? If I'm not mistaken. I might be right, I might be wrong.
The phrase, there's plenty of fish in the sea? Yeah, real obvious, but it turns out there's a bunch of superheroes down there too.
I don't think you understand what that phrase means.
Like Aquaman, the king of Atlantis.
And Namor, the first mutant, and...
Oh, Namor. I kept going Namor. It's Namor.
Also king of Atlantis.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Interesting.
I'll get mermaids. I mean, they're kind of hot, but they're fish people. And then when you meet them, all they want to do is try to kill you. I guess Tom Curry got to be one of the lucky ones, if you know what I mean.
After a chance meeting, Tom was left to father Arthur, the son of a mysterious woman of the sea.
Though she thinks she was knocked up by a fish Jesus wizard, it's not important. Comics are weird.
Regardless, Arthur learned to hone his aquatic powers from a very young age. When Arthur was just 2 years old, poor Tom thought he had drowned when he was actually just playing with some fish.
What?
While breathing underwater.
Tom trained Arthur to master his powers, until eventually his mother showed up with a heavy dose of truth. Arthur was the rightful king of the underwater city, Atlantis.
Wow.
I wish there were more stories about parents coming back, in real life too.
And so, Arthur would descend the ocean depths to claim his birthright and maintain the peace between land and sea. As the king, the superhero, Aquaman.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, are you one of the people who thinks that Aquaman is lame? Well, think again. He's super strong, super fast, and can chill deep underwater for as long as he...
Wait. Marine telepathy. Okay. Attuned to declare underwater adaptation. Makes sense. Superhuman strength and speed. Accelerated healing. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Another healer who can heal himself. Superhuman durability. Enhanced senses. Okay.
He wants. And no, he doesn't just talk to fish. He dominates their brains and forces them to bend to his will.
Only if he has to. He prefers to telepathically communicate with them, and most sea life respects him enough to come to his aid.
Except for piranhas, apparently, which ate off his frickin' hand. I know you're a hardcore badass, but make those fish bow to your kingly kingship, damn it.
Not to worry. After a few gaudy hooks and a magic water hand, he got better.
Oh.
Arthur controls sea life by tapping into a worldwide phenomenon called the Clear.
Kinda like the Force from Star Wars, but just in the ocean.
Through the Clear, creatures he controls increase in strength.
Oh.
Some even become capable of breaking Green Lantern constructs. Also, Arthur's powers are not limited to just aquamarine life. He telepathically communicates with all sorts of animals and can even tap into the human mind.
Oh.
Wait, you're telling me he can mess with my brain too? Oh, get my hat whiz, the shiny one.
Well, he has difficulty dominating more intelligent life. His octopus friend Topo is one such example of a being he cannot forcibly control.
What's so impressive about that little guy? Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Got it.
And for humanoids, the most Aquaman can generally do is cause a headache or maybe a seizure.
That doesn't make me feel much better.
Yeah.
But while Aquaman has plenty of power on his own, he also draws from the mystical might of his most iconic weapon.
The legendary Trident of Poseidon.
And also the Trident of Neptune.
Wait, isn't that the same god? Aren't they the same thing?
Well, kind of. They both can control water, summon storms, create force fields, and unleash lightning. That one can teleport.
Awesome. Do it. It's me world.
You have to be in water.
Think beer will work?
Maybe?
Jocelyn, get the kiddie pool in the keg. I'm going to Disney World.
With added flight, hydrokinesis, earth manipulation, and more, Aquaman's trident was a perfect symbol to prove himself a mighty king.
Wow.
Literally, he's strong enough to push around oceanic plates, throw a submarine around with water magic, and lift this giant cruise ship.
This ship appears big enough to compare to the world's largest cruise liner,
Oh.
the Symphony of the Seas, which weighs an incredible 228,000 tons.
Jeez.
He's fast enough to keep up with Wonder Woman and swim around the whole planet in just an afternoon. Oh, and he even fought the ancient dead king of Atlantis, Atlan. This guy was so strong, he sank Atlantis centuries.
He defeated Black Panther, Hercules, and Ocean Master. What the He defeated Hercules. Matched Wonder Woman in a fight. That's crazy. In minutes. 4 corners of the ocean in minutes.
ago with one blow from his scepter, and Aquaman held back a repeat of the same attack with his bare hands.
Oh my.
While there's no official size for DC's Atlantis, it is officially considered a continent. Therefore, it has to have a greater landmass than Greenland, the largest island in the world. This means Atlantis must consist of more than 836,000 square miles. To sink or destroy it, Atlan must have been outputting potential energy averaging more than 155 trillion tons of TNT.
Damn, everyone's always making fun of Aquaman, but he's pretty badass.
Well, he does have one rather lame weakness. He's essentially fueled by water.
Oh.
If he's away from water for too long, he'll start to dry out, lose his powers, and eventually die.
He lives under the sea, he wears yellow, and he's absorbent? Whiz, I figured it out! Oh!
No! He's not SpongeBob. Moving on.
Wow, that's a really... Yeah, like we said, that's a really lame weakness, bro. Really?
Well, Aqua King has found some ways to work around the water problem.
Okay.
He can hydrate himself with blood.
Oh my.
Damn, that's hardcore.
Even with his flaws, Aquaman is always pushing forward to protect his
That's a bit
people.
crazy.
He may seem strange and silly, but he truly is a worthy king of Atlantis.
Tell the surface dwellers to respect the sovereignty of my seas, or we'll return and finish what we've started.
That's a bit lame. Stays
We
out the
all
water
know
for too
this
long.
story. A wayward sailor meets a mermaid princess, and they fall in love.
Except this time, the fish people got to be wedding crashers and dragged the princess back to her secret home of Atlantis. Her dad was pretty pissed, but he got even more pissed when he found out that Daddy's girl had already been knocked up and popped out a brand new kind of superhero, Namor, the Submariner.
Okay.
Namor of Atlantis is the prince of the deep.
Unlike those strangely similar aquatic superhero DC would create 2 years later, Namor would grow up among his fellow Atlanteans from the start. As the Prince of the Ocean, he received an impressive royal education, along with a sizable distrust of humankind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with humans too if some of the first people I ever met were Nazis.
As the rightful heir to the throne, it was Namor's duty to protect Atlantis.
Okay.
And with his mixed heritage, he had plenty of unique abilities to do so.
I get
He's
that.
got superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can store water in his body and shoot it out of his pores like a human sprinkler, which is gross.
Far more impressively, he can
Okay, underwater adaptation, basically the same as Aquaman, aquatic telepathy, pretty much the same thing. Marine life mimicry, okay. Superhuman strength and speed, aquatic healing, radiation absorption, flight. Interesting. Okay, that's one thing I don't think Aquaman has. He doesn't have flight, does he?
telepathically communicate with all types of marine life, including other Atlanteans, and can persuade them to follow his commands. Whether it be a squadron of armored sharks or a giant killer whale, the creatures of the sea follow the first mutant's lead.
Did you say mutant?
Yes, technically Namor is a three-way hybrid of human, Atlantean, and mutant genes.
What?
Unlike other Atlanteans, he possesses the mutant power of flight.
Oh, is that why he's got those tiny little wings on his feet? I always thought those were like rudders.
Nope, he flies with them.
Wow,
Nice.
that is dumb.
Namor can also mimic the abilities of marine life, sensing lateral lines like fish or absorbing and discharging shocks like an electric eel.
Oh.
And for even more power, he wields his legendary trident.
Alright, how many tridents does this guy have? Let me guess. 4?
Just one, the Trident of Neptune.
But I thought the other guy had a trident of Neptune. Oh! I think I just figured out why Aquaman had 2 different tridents.
There you go.
Well, this trident's got a bunch of cool magic powers. It can control water, shoot lasers, turn people invisible, and if Namor needs some backup, he can animate objects and his surroundings to create living beings to fight alongside him.
Oh, shit.
And that's not even the only magic doohickey Namor has. He can use the Horn of Proteus to summon sea monsters like Giganto, which is a super whale with arms. Look out, birds with
That's
arms. I'm
weird.
starting a new series.
The Giganto is strong enough to withstand the blast of an atomic bomb,
Oh.
and yet it still pales in comparison to Namor's own strength.
Oh,
No
okay.
kidding. The Submariner is strong enough to match the savage, incredible Hulk, who's lifted 150 billion tons
What
of
the
rock
fuck?
for over a minute.
Ah.
If that's not good enough for you, how about the time Namor held up a whole frigging island all by himself?
He's quick enough to catch the Human Torch, absorb and
He made Thanos bleed with a punch? Get the fuck out of here! What? This man made Thanos bleed with a punch! I don't know how many punches it took, but he made Thanos bleed. Dude! Tossed a 9,000-ton naval destroyer. Defeated Orca, Tiger Shark, and Tuma. I didn't know those characters, but wow.
discharged electricity powerful enough to injure Dr. Doom, took on Thor trident to hammer, survived a mountain falling on him, and even resisted the mind control powers of the Purple Man. See, Boomstick, in the grand scheme of things, little winged feet aren't so bad when you could have been called Purple Man.
Alright,
True.
Namor is pretty awesome for an elf in a Speedo.
Excuse me? This is not a Speedo, Jimmy, okay? These are my panties from Atlantis.
Too bad he gets a bit unstable
Okay.
if he's out of the water for too long.
True, Namor's had
Wait, what did he just say? If he stays out of the water for too long?
From Atlantis.
Too bad he gets a bit unstable if he's out of the water for too long.
Oh shit.
True, Namor's had a strange history of shifting personalities, sometimes even playing the part of villain. Apparently, his bouts of anger stem from a strange bipolar defect brought on by oxygen imbalance.
Ooh.
Which, last I checked, isn't quite how bipolar disorder works.
No, Wiz, I have the same kind of problem. I get super evil and grumpy when I haven't had a beer in at least 24 hours.
24?
12, 6, 2. Screw you.
Boomstick, that's a chemical dependency.
Ah, just like my personal hero, Bane.
You're missing the point.
Oh, you think the point is your ally, but you merely adopted the point. I was born in it, molded.
Oh!
How about that point? At the end of the day, as long as there is water in his veins, the Avenging Sun is a heroic king of his people and a terrifying opponent.
No,
I can tell.
I am Namor,
Namor.
ruler of the kingdom of Atlantis. Your time in the sun is over.
All right.
Interesting.
Set.
Okay, so from what I've seen, both of these guys have very similar abilities. They are the King of Atlantis, and they both have very similar abilities. In superhuman strength and speed, they both can heal. They both can use telepathy to bring other sea life into battle to battle for them. Although for Aquaman, piranhas is the only animals that doesn't want to listen to him. Whereas with Namor, pretty much every sea life comes to him in aid. He can even summon powerful creatures with like the horn that he just blew during the research. It's going to be a very close battle because they both are very similar characters. They're both like the King of Atlantis, and they both can breathe in water. They can do pretty much anything. Like they both can do pretty much the same thing. However, there's a few points that I've seen from Namor that does top Aquaman. One thing is that Namor can apparently mimic other sea life's ability, where he can, dispose electricity out of his body like an electric eel, or like other sea lives. So he can actually mimic those abilities from other sea lives, and I don't think the research has said that Aquaman could do that. Also, this man Namor has gone up against Hulk. The man was able to go up against Hulk in battle, and we all know how OP and powerful the Hulk is. And this man also made the guy who has all the Infinity Stones bleed with a punch. Like, you see, those few points is what makes me think Namor would win this fight. Like, the fact that he can mimic other sea lives' ability may come in useful when he goes up against Aquaman. But Aquaman isn't going to go down with a fight. He isn't going to go down without a fight, because, like I said, they both have pretty much the same abilities. Other than the few things that Namor can do that I don't think Aquaman has been said that he can do, they both have the same ability. So it's going to be very interesting to see who would win. Who do I think would win? Just because of the few reasons that I've just mentioned, I think Namor might take this battle. Who do I want to win? Namor, because Marvel, why not? But I'm being as unbiased as possible here. Like, I'm just putting it down the middle, guys. Just because I said Namor might win due to the research that I've seen, doesn't mean it's me saying that because it's Marvel. I'm just saying that because of the research, guys. So let's see.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I wonder if Blue Apron has any fish on the menu this week.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron, the organization.
Of coconut oil instead of
WW Freestyle Plan.
Okay.
My favorite part is feeling like a master chef, making creative and delicious meals with right now. It's time for
Whoa,
a
is it a 2D
battle.
battle or 3D battle? I want to know that. That'll be pretty interesting to know. 2D, okay.
Look out below!
Dare splash the Prince of Blood?
Plenty of space around the pool, Spock.
Oh shit. Oh my. The battle hasn't even started yet.
You may be a prince, but I am the king of the seven seas.
Woo! What the hell? Has the battle even started? Guess it has. Because it didn't even say fight. So... Oh! Hi! Okay, nice one. Namor. Woo! There you go. Do it. Nice one.
I will not submit.
Oh. Oh snap. Oi! Okay. Oh, that was a direct hit right there. However, both of them do get very weak when they're out of the water for too long. So that's another weakness as both of them have in common. Wow, that's just great. You just sent the guy back to the water. Are you for fucking real? Okay, he's back.
Has their place. That's just how things are. You should understand yours.
There you go. Oi!
You are such a terrific dumbass.
Oh! Oh! Oh shit, dolphin! Dang, they're using the other creatures to battle. Oh! Oh my. Piranhas! Uh-oh!
Let's see whose power truly controls the sea.
Oh my god, piranhas. Don't tell me he's gonna actually... those are piranhas, right? Yeah. And piranhas hate fucking Aquaman. It took his fucking arm off from what it said.
Well, seems we're evenly matched. Or maybe I've been saving another trick. No! You control me!
Oh yeah, you can mind control.
Impossible!
Oh shit, yeah.
How about it, boys?
I guess not.
On the king tonight.
I guess not. Fair play, Aquaman.
Oh man, am I underwater or am I just sweating so much from how intense that
No, you know what? Fair play, fair play. I thought Namor had the advantage with certain things, but I guess I'm wrong. Let's see why.
Aquaman and Namor's powers were so similar and well matched.
Exactly.
That could have reasonably gone in either one's favor. In fact, neither had many powers that the other did not possess in some way.
Exactly.
Like how Namor had his mutant wing feet, but Aquaman's magic trident could let him fly too.
True.
Still, while Namor could certainly have won this in some circumstances, Aquaman had the potential he needed to take the victory more times than not.
Namor could match Savage Hulk, who held up 150 billion tons. But remember, Aquaman stopped Atlan's continent-crushing attack, which had a potential energy over 150 trillion tons of TNT.
Okay.
Not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but consider Namor's own similar feat, keeping the island Utopia from falling. We can estimate the island's size and weight using this panel, coming to a little over 178,000 tons. Considering the weight applied as force through the pillar Namor was pushing up, this means the potential energy exerted onto Namor would only be 1,425 tons of TNT. The energy Aquaman stopped was 109 billion times greater.
Sure,
Okay.
Namor was fast enough to easily catch up to the Human Torch, who flies over 140 miles per hour on a normal day, and sometimes even thousands of times the speed of sound.
But Aquaman has routinely kept pace with Wonder Woman, who has been frequently shown to move thousands of times the speed of light.
Okay.
Yeah, but none of that strength and speed would matter if the Submariner just ordered a bunch of sharks to eat him first, right?
Namor could command sea life, sure, but Aquaman could directly dominate their minds and force them
True.
to act on his will.
That's true.
And while Namor can telepathically communicate with
totally
other
forgot about
Atlanteans,
that.
he could not...
I totally forgot how he can actually invade other people's mind to give them headaches or a seizure. I totally forgot about that shit. Damn it.
create hemorrhages or seizures like Aquaman could. Though Namor could certainly resist these mental attacks, similar to how he survived the Purple Man, this is still solid evidence that Aquaman's telepathy was more powerful.
Oh, and don't forget, Aqua King can make his underwater buddies physically stronger with the clear.
Yeah.
Commanding plain old everyday fish.
Overall, while their extremely similar powers were so closely matched, Aquaman had the edge in just enough of them to prove himself the strongest king of the sea.
Aquaman could see victory, but at least Namor tried it.
The winner is Aquaman.
I could see victory. Okay, good
Hey,
one.
thanks for watching the first episode of Season 6. If you want the battle music for yourself, click the link below.
Want a new show to watch? Check out Genlock. It's crazy. It's
What's the
about
next death
anime
battle?
awesomeness. Michael B. Jordan, and somehow I made it into voice character. Click the box.
What's the next character? What next death battle? Mega? Okay, Mega Man. Mega Man Battle Royale. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. Dwayne and Jazz. Yeah, I know those guys. Those guys are pretty good. Okay, a Mega Man Battle Royale. That's interesting actually. That's actually an interesting one. With Aquaman and Namor, I forgot certain bits that did say about Aquaman. I totally forgot that he could invade other people's minds. I totally forgot about that. So my bad, I totally forgot about that. Fair play to Aquaman. Fair play to Aquaman. He can invade other people's minds as well, give them headaches, seizures, control them. It's basically his mind. His mind control is basically stronger than Namor's. That's what they're basically trying to say. And due to the Claire, he can actually physically make the sea life stronger as well. And I totally forgot about those two. Are very important factors in this death battle, it seems. So fair play to Aquaman. Fair play to Aquaman. I haven't even seen the movie, DC movie Aquaman. But hey, hell, it is what it is. Fair play to Aquaman. Well done. This was a very good death battle for the first episode of Season 6. So on that note, I'll end the video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy my reaction today, then be sure to smash the like button, comment, share, all those good things, and to see more content on me doing more death battle reactions like this in the future. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and join the DRP guild today so you won't miss a single video from our channel, guys. So there's gaming videos, but there's reaction videos over the live streams. So as always, guys, this is your boy Dino signing out, and have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. So until then, peace.